what happened, but you weren't here, so you missed it. Happy Labor Day. Good day, sir.
Good day.
How are you enjoying your holiday?
I feel exhausted.
Me too. My stomach feels a little bit oogie today. I don't know if it's from the gluten-free stuff or maybe too much cauliflower. I don't know.
I didn't eat that much of that.
You didn't eat that much? But you had the gluten-free bread for breakfast toasted with cheese on it. How was it?
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm looking into getting this thing called Expandex. And it's one of two things. The one thing that I'm not getting is when overweight people try and wear super tight clothes. That's in the Urban Dictionary as Expandex. The one that I'm interested in is it's a modified tapioca starch that makes the baked good a little bit more elastic and more bread-like. So I'm looking into getting that. But apparently it's very hard to buy online. And I found a place in Montana, but they wanted to charge me as much for shipping as they did for the actual product. So I said no. So I'm going to try and find it locally. They're all out of it on Amazon right now, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Amazon's not the end all. But I do know that some people had mentioned it, that if you don't go 100% gung-ho on the gluten-free, that you're not going to see the results. You know, you have to be like massively gluten-free to do it. So I just thought I would take a second to explain that, because while I'm using up all my gluten stuff, because gluten doesn't really affect me, I'm going to be experimenting so that I have everything in place and super delicious by the time we're 100% gluten-free. And yeah, that's about what I was going to say. We have to use up all the gluten stuff. Well, I'm probably going to be using up more than anybody else because, like I said, it doesn't really affect me like it affects the others from Lost. So we're headed out to Sam's Club. Gonna do the weekly Sam's Club shopping today. Should be fun. Sean's gonna get the things on his list tomorrow for school from Target. Whatever I don't have when I go shopping in the basement. You know, I have lots of notebooks and everything because I always stock up on those because Kristen gives those out to her students. But there was a few things that he needed that weren't specifically, that I didn't have specifically at home. So it should be good times. Sean, you excited for school? Yes, he can't wait to go back because he loves it. I can't say that I blame him because I really like his school too. It's a good time. Is that a good book?
Yes.
You want to get that? Want to get this book? It's on the stickers. This is for Maddie, although I'm not getting it for her because she's way too old. She would love to dress up the Chi-Chi babies and other pups. Right? Maddie likes to have fun like that, huh? Yeah. What in the world?
It's pizza.
That's a quarter of a pizza in like a pizza box.
It's big pizza.
That's some big slices.
I know.
Yeah, we were gonna get pizza at Sam's Club, but then I was reminded why I never go shopping on the weekends.
Yeah. Say no more.
Exactly. It's the same thing that makes me want to buy like 50 acres in the middle of nowhere and just buy everything online. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm a hermit, okay? Oh, looks so good. And Shawnee, are you enjoying your book back there? Shawnee's been working so hard putting all the stickers on his book there. Good stuff, right, buddy? Yeah, you gonna have pizza now?
Yes.
All right.
Really hot.
How is it? It's really, yeah, it was burning my leg a second ago.
It's pretty damn hot.
Looks amazing for gluten.
It's thin.
It's beautiful. It's only thin gluten, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's all. All right, so we're at Granny's house. I think people have lost their minds today.
I agree.
I've never seen such poor driving any other day. I can make that statement with complete confidence today because it's been a freaking nightmare. People cutting in front of us multiple times. Mm-hmm. Same person.
Yeah, same person.
Unbelievable. Somebody just swerving all over the place in front of us. I don't think they were drunk. I just think they were mean. Like redneck. Yeah. Mean redneck. Rah. And it's just been a nightmare. We never should have left the house today. It was so bad. Mark's in a coma right now. You okay? It's been bad.
What's for dinner?
I don't know. What's for dinner? Want a pizza? Gluten-free pizza?
Oh, yes.
I don't want to show Kristen right now because she's not made up. She has to maintain her image, her adoring fans.
That's funny.
Can I show you then?
No.
Exactly. She needs to maintain her. What do they call it? Your level of decorum over there. All right, guys, we got a mini shopping trip highlights hosted by the voice of Kristen. Kristen's over here eating the leftover gluten bread. I mean non-gluten bread. How is it? Yeah. All right, so we got the bouquet of pirates. We hijacked a pirate ship and took their booty. This is Sean's favorite thing to bring for school. I think he really likes this. And Maddie, of course, loves this. She's got to have this. It's good stuff. And it's good for you. Look, it's gluten and trans fat free. Good stuff. This is something new that I'm trying, and Kristen just came in and said, oh, that looks delicious. I want to try that right now. It's gluten-free and fat-free and no artificial colors, sweeteners, flavors, or preservatives. 54 whole pouches made with real fruit and vegetable juice. What do you think about that, girlie? Good stuff, right? Can't resist the cucumbers. We went into ShopRite by my mom's house, and my husband, aka Mark, was like, you just can't resist the cucumbers, can you? Can't walk past them without getting a bag. That's correct. Alright, some whole almonds because we were out of them. I haven't bought this shredded cheese from Sam's Club in the longest time. But I see lots of pizza in our future because we're going to be doing the gluten-free yeast pizza dough. So, got to be prepared. And why, look at this. I was just looking at this on Amazon today. Thank you, Sean. I was just looking at this on Amazon today and I was like, well, that's kind of expensive. And I didn't realize that they had it in my mom's ShopRite. So I guess it's Che Bay. And I heard that this had really good reviews. This was like, this is as good as a wheat crust for pizza. So I'm very anxious to try that. And it was on sale. That's the only reason I got it. And I wanted to try it anyway. Alright, so egg beaters. Sean! Too loud. Alright, so egg beaters because... I'm choking. Egg beaters because I can't even think anymore. Alright. Riddell is sending out the stress signals down here too. Why? I have no idea. But anyway, egg beaters because I've heard that eggs are as bad as cigarettes. Or worse than cigarettes. Is that right, honey? Eggs are worse than cigarettes? So they say. Sean, this has been a crazy day. Let me just say that right now. Before I left my mom's house, as I'm walking out the door, she says, you touched up your hair, didn't you? Looks like you dumped the whole bottle on it. It's too light. You look like a hooker. Alright, thanks, Ma. Bye. Love you. Right? Yeah. Do I look like a hooker? Don't answer that. Alright, and these multi-grain tortilla chips because they're awesome. And they are gluten-free. And they have zero trans fat or cholesterol and preservatives. I want to get a quick opinion on what you think of those, Chris. Ooh, they look quite nice, don't they?
Good.
Okay, that's it. You've heard it from Kristen. These are the shiz. Go buy the Mott's Medleys. Alright, so I can't wait. I have to try this crust tonight. Even though Sean's already had pizza twice today, this is going to make 3 times. But it's going to be more healthy. Because it's going to be gluten-free and I'm going to put veggies on the top. I decided I'm going to put some broccoli on the top. Okay, so this pizza crust is really weird because it has eggs in it. And it has cheese in it. You have to put a cup of grated cheese in it, I guess, along with some olive oil and some... What does that say? Milk? Yeah, or milk substitute. So, let me get that mixed up and see what happens. At least it's more like pizza crust because you put the toppings on it and then cook it. A lot of the gluten-free ones that I was looking at, you cook the crust and then you do it like a boboli. You put the stuff on top and then you cook it again. So, very curious to see how this is all going to turn out. Alright, so I just mixed it up and rolled it out here. Well, I flattened it out with my hands. And it's starting to look like the other kind of crust. But I have a feeling it's going to be more like a wheat crust. It looks like it's going to be good, but then the downside is it's got eggs and it's got cheese in it. So that kind of sucks because, you know, regular bread is just flour and water and yeast and salt. Maybe a little bit of olive oil. So, we'll see what happens, I guess. It's definitely not low calorie if that's what you're looking for. So I'm going to put my toppings on and I'm going to bake it for 18 minutes. And we'll see what happens. Alright, so there it is, ready to go into the oven. The tagline on their on their thing is delicious by nature, but I say delicious by cheese. Oh, well, the fifth beetle showed up. There it is, out of the oven. Looks pretty good. It's very hot, though. So you must eat it quickly. What was the name of that show? Remember, it used to be on MTV, or was it on Comedy Channel? It was really not very politically correct.
What?
I don't know, it was some old show.
Dating show?
No. What do you think?
Really hot.
I told you.
Make me laugh.
No.
Better than the other one.
Better than the other one?
Yeah.
But still not as good as regular, right? Because this is a little bit different.
It's homemade.
This is not a yeast one.
Okay.
So, Chris, I need your honest opinion. And I will taste it as well. Although it is very hot. Hope I don't burn myself. I don't know. Let's see. We can do this. Ah! It's good, but it's not like a regular, it's close, even though there's no yeast in it. Wow, that sink is really loud.
What'd you put on topping?
It has broccoli, tomato, a very little bit of tomato sauce, and some mozzarella cheese. Chris, that sink.
I'm sorry.
Can't you just turn the water down a little bit? It's so loud. Thank you.
You know what's more annoying?
You?
That sink!
That sink! That whore over there is telling me that the sink's too loud. You're not fooling anybody with that hair. It looks so fake. That's what my mom said. Okay. So, it does not have yeast in it. It's very hot, I'm warning you. But it does taste kind of like, if you pretend it's pizza, you might think it was pizza.
Oh, I don't know about.
You like the other one better? The other one was like a piece of cardboard. This one is more like pizza. What do you think, hon? Yeah, you like it? It's a winner? Okay, good, because I think I found that recipe so we don't have to buy the mix online. Because basically, it's not bland. All that's in it is tapioca flour, modified tapioca starch, which is that expandic stuff I was telling you about, and I think some herbs and stuff, and that's about it.
Get out the garlic powder.
Alright, well, you can put garlic powder on it. I just want to see what the ingredients are in here. Yeah, that's all that's in there, and some seasonings. So yeah, you know, if you like the other one, did you like the other one so much because of the texture, or did you like the other one so much because of the herbs in it? Because I can put herbs in it.
I like how it was kind of crumbly. It tasted good.
Oh, I didn't like because it was crumbly. This one is more, because you put the cheese in the crust, so it's more like bread. I like it.
I really like the herbs too.
And the other one. Alright. I like it. Alright, so everybody devoured it. It actually was really good. If I could just flip it over and show you that it actually really is like a real wheat pizza crust. So at first glance it looked a little dry, like around the edges, but then when you're actually eating it and when you turn it over, it actually does look like a pizza crust, and it's very chewy like a pizza crust is. So Good job, Chibi or Chebe. It's from Brazil, you know. It's good stuff.